Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this grammar lesson which is about nouns that are always singular in English. These nouns are also called mass nouns and these are uncountable nouns. So many people give up learning this lesson because they find it tricky. No worries, I am going to explain this lesson to you in a very simple and easy way. All you need to do is just keep watching until the end. So first I will tell you some nouns that are always singular. Okay. After that I will explain some common mistakes which are made by people. And later I will explain some correct ways to talk about these nouns. So how we can talk about these nouns if you want to quantify them. Okay, so let's get started. So first have a look at some nouns that are always singular in English. And the nouns are news, information, advice, photography, jewelry, stationery, furniture, cloth, paper, bread, luggage, vocabulary, money. The next one is poetry, evidence, work, ice, water, milk and sugar, etc. So these are some nouns. These nouns don't have plural forms in English, right? So these are always singular. We can't make plural form of these nouns. Now let's talk about some common mistakes which are being made by people. Okay, so the mistakes are: I have a good news for you. Okay, you must have heard this sentence, which is totally incorrect. The next one is information. I have 2-3 informations for you. Completely wrong. The next one is advice. My teacher gave me 3 advices. Totally wrong. The next one is photography. His photographies are good. Wrong. The next one is jewelry. I have some jewelries, or I have too many jewelries. That is incorrect. The next one is stationery. I need to buy some stationeries, or I have too many stationeries. Both the sentences are incorrect. The next one is furniture. We have too many furnitures in our home. That is incorrect. Then cloth or clothing. I have 2 cloths to wipe my bike. Incorrect. Paper. If you want to write down something, I have 2-3 papers. You can use them. Incorrect. Bread. I had 2 breads in breakfast. Incorrect. Luggage. My friend lost his luggages at airport. Totally wrong. Vocabulary. I studied 10 vocabularies today. Absolutely wrong. Money. I need some more monies. Wrong. Poetry. He has written 50 poetries. Incorrect. Evidence. He has presented all evidences in the court in order to prove him as innocent. Incorrect. Work. I have too many works to do, or he has given me 4 to 5 works to do. Both the sentences are incorrect. Ice. We have too many ices in our refrigerator. Incorrect. Or we have too many ice in our refrigerator. Both the sentences are incorrect. Water. I am very sure about this. No one is making mistake with this noun because all of us know this is a singular noun and we can't count it, right? But still, as a part of uncountable noun, so we can't make plural form of water. We can't say 1 water or 2 water. Okay. The next one is milk. The very same example as the previous one. We can't make plural form of milk, and I am sure you people are not making mistake with this. And the next one is sugar. So we can't say 2 sugars, 3 sugars. I need 4 sugars. That's incorrect. Now if you have a look at these nouns, so you can see most of the nouns are from categories like liquid or materials, gas, food. So whenever you want to remember some uncountable nouns, so you just need to remember these categories like food, liquid, materials and gas. Okay, so these nouns, most of the uncountable nouns are from these categories. So now I am going to tell you some ways, some correct ways to talk about these nouns. If you want to quantify these nouns, so how you can quantify these uncountable nouns, because it is a little difficult to quantify these nouns, but no worries. So with the help of some phrases we can talk, we can give more information about these nouns. Okay, So let's have a look at those phrases first, and then we will have a look at correct ways to talk about these nouns. We will use those phrases in sentences. Okay, so the phrases are a piece of, a story, an item of, a loaf of, or a slice of, and a sheet of, etc. So these are some phrases with the help of which we can talk about these nouns. Okay, now let's talk about these nouns. So news, I have a piece of news for you. This is correct. Or you can say I have a news story. Now remember, we can't use indefinite articles a or an with uncountable nouns. Okay, because they are uncountable and we can't even count these nouns in numbers like 1, 2, 3. But in this case I am using the article a with the word that is story and not with the word news. Okay, so be very sure about it. I am not using this article a with the word news. It is being used with the word that is story, and story is countable in English. So that is possible to use indefinite article with countable nouns. But yes, whenever there are uncountable nouns, you can't use indefinite articles with these nouns. Hope you get it. Information, I have a piece of information for you. This is correct, but you can't count information like 1 informations, 2 informations. Okay, the next one is advice. My teacher gave me 2 pieces of advice which helped me a lot. This is correct. Advice is not countable, and yes, there can be confusion between advice and advise. So remember, these are separate words. Advice is a verb form and advice is a noun form. So don't mix these words. Okay, they cannot be used alternatively. The next one is photography. So when we talk about photography, many people say that his photographies are good. That is incorrect. First, know the meaning of photography. What does it mean? Photography means it is referred to art. Okay, the art of clicking or taking photographs. Photograph can be plural. Okay, photograph can be countable, but when it comes to photography, it is not countable. So his photography is good. So when I say his photography is good, it means I am mentioning his skills. Okay, I am appreciating his skills. So skills of taking photos or clicking photos. So that is photography. Okay, so his photography is good. That is right. The next one is jewelry. So before I tell you example of jewelry, let me tell you the genuine meaning of jewelry. What does it mean? I know many of you already know this, but you are using it incorrectly. So jewelry is referred to things like which are made from precious metal, like bracelet, necklace, ring, earrings, etc. So whenever you talk about these things, so you use the word that is jewelry. Okay, so when you say jewelry, it doesn't give us clear number or number of items. It doesn't tell us number of items. So it could be 1 or more than 1. That is possible. So never make plural form of jewelry. Remember this. The next one is stationery. Quite similar to the last example. Stationery is referred to things like book, pen, eraser, etc. So when you say stationery, it doesn't tell you exact number or number of items. So it is always referred to things like this. Okay, so when I say stationery, it doesn't tell us one stationery or more than one stationery. That is possible. It means I just want to mention that you can't count stationery, but yes, the items which are under stationery, they are countable because they are nouns. Confused? Don't worry. Now what are the items under this stationery? Items like pen, pencil, eraser, or you can say book. So these are nouns and these are countable nouns. So you can say pens, pencils, books. So this is possible. But when it comes to stationery, you can't say stationery. So you can say I have an item of stationery. This is right. Okay, so when I say I have an item of stationery, it means I have one thing of stationery. Okay, hope you get it. And the next one is furniture. Quite similar to last two examples. Furniture is referred to things like bed, cupboard, then chair, tables, etc. So when I say furniture, it just gives me an idea about things like this. Okay, but it doesn't tell me clear number, whether I am talking about one item or more than one items. So there is possibility there could be one item or more than one items. So we can't make plural form of furniture. So we can say we have too many items of furniture in our home. So if you want to talk about furniture, you can say you can take help of some phrases like a piece of or an item of. So that would be correct. The next one is cloth or clothing. I have two pieces of cloth and I use them to wipe my bike. This is correct. Okay. The next one is paper. Yes. So I can say if you want to write down something, I have 2-3 sheets of paper. That is correct. Okay. So you can use 2-3 phrases like a sheet of or a page, or you can also say like a piece of paper. So that is possible. So these are 2-3 phrases that you can use when you want to talk about paper. The next one is bread. So when we talk about bread, we can say I had 2 slices of bread in breakfast. That is correct. But don't use bread, okay? Or you can say I have a loaf of bread in breakfast. That is also correct. So these are 2 phrases that you can use when you want to talk about bread. The next one is luggage. My friend lost his luggage at airport. This is correct. Assume that my friend had 2 bags with him and he lost both the bags at airport. Still we will say he lost his luggage and not luggages. Okay. So luggage is referred to things like suitcases and bags that we carry when we travel. So when we talk about these things, so we just give one word to it, and that is luggage. It doesn't mean how many things we are carrying. It is not about how many things that we are carrying. The only word is sufficient, and that is luggage. The next one is vocabulary. Okay, first you understand the meaning of this word. I know you people know it, but still people are making mistake with this word and they are saying vocabularies. Okay, let me tell you, vocabulary is referred to all kinds of words of a particular language. Okay, so you don't need to make plural form of vocabulary. So when we say vocabulary, it is referred to all kinds of word in a particular language. So if you want to talk about numbers, so you can say like I studied 10 words today. This is correct. And the next one is money. Okay, he has a lot of money. You can use these phrases. The next one is poetry. Okay, so if you want to count it, so you can say poems. So I have read 50 poems. This is correct. The next one is evidence. He has presented all evidence in the court to prove him as innocent. This is correct, but not evidences. Okay. The next one is work. I have a lot of work to do. He gave me too much work to do. This is correct, but we can't count work like 2 works and 3 works. I know you get it. The next one is ice. We have too much ice in our refrigerator. This is correct. Or you can use the phrase like a piece of. We have too many pieces of ice. Or you can say a piece of ice. That is correct. The next one is water. I know no one is making mistake with this noun again. But yes, as a part of this lesson, I will tell you, yes, but it cannot be plural. But when you use some other nouns that you link with this word, that is water, then it becomes plural, but not water. The nouns which are being used with water. Okay. For example, glass, a glass of water, or a bottle of water. So that can be counted. I need a glass of water. So that is possible. The next one is milk. Yes, I need to buy 2 packets of milk. This is correct. But milk is not countable like water. 1 milk, 2 milks, not possible. And the last one is sugar. Yes, I need a teaspoon of sugar. This is correct. But I need 2-3 sugars. That is totally incorrect. So these were some ways we can talk about these nouns, and you can use these phrases to when you want to quantify these nouns. Okay. Hope you will not make mistakes after watching this video. Hope you like this video. I have made a list of 50 uncountable nouns. You can download it from our Telegram channel, and the link is in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I will see you in my next video with another English lesson. Till then, take care.